Hey guys, what's up? I'm Samuel, and I know it's been a little time since the last time I uploaded, but something happened to me recently I thought I'd share. So I'm sitting on my couch, I'm just kind of thumbing through my phone, and I come across my bank account, and I see this charge on there that I have no idea where it's from. It's some sort of Wawa in like, who knows where, Idaho, and it's for $100. It's like $99.98, so just under $100. And so I asked my wife, I'm like, hey honey, you didn't happen to go to some random Wawa and spend $99.98, did you? And she of course responds, well no, my sweet husband, I did not do that because I would never go to Wawa without you. I know you love that place. And I do love that place because I think it's cool that they have free air for your tires. I think that's a neat feature. However, I didn't spend $99.98. She didn't spend $99.98, and someone did. And so that's not cool, and so for the sake of this story, we were able to be reimbursed, we reported it as fraud, and everything was taken care of. But the whole situation got me thinking, this isn't the first time this has happened to me. And it's not even the first time this year that this has happened to me. It's happened a couple times. So maybe I'm cursed, maybe I just have bad luck. But I figured I should ask around, maybe I could get some answers and learn some things about this topic. And so I ended up talking to my friend Chantel, who works in our asset protection department, and she gave me a couple takeaways that I thought I'd share with you guys. And actually, before I do begin, I do want to add the caveat that it's almost nearly impossible to prevent fraud entirely. And that's not to discourage you, it's not to scare you, it's just to acknowledge the fact that fraudsters are smart. So that stinks for us, but the reality is it might happen, and so we should be prepared. Okay, so first things first, check your transactions regularly. It's not going to prevent fraud from happening, but it will bring your awareness up and you'll be able to combat those moments if you see something irregular. A good habit to have is basically just have some sort of routine with when you check. So maybe it's first thing you do when you wake up in the morning while you're brushing your teeth. Or maybe it's a weekly thing. Every Friday I check and kind of scrub through the past week. Whatever you choose to do, make it a routine and stick to it. And the next biggest takeaway for me is that things like Apple Pay or other payment methods like that through your phone are actually more secure than swiping your credit card or debit card in person. This is shocking to me because I've always been a little bit hesitant about putting that information on my phone, but it turns out when you upload that information, it actually encrypts the data and then is never actually using your true account number. And so I'm not gonna pretend to understand all of the details of that, the mathematics or the algorithm behind it, but it is a more secure way to use your cards. And then on top of that, there's the added security that comes from things like biometrics. So a facial scan or a thumbprint that only you have. And that's typically not gonna be required if you just go and swipe your credit card somewhere. Math and science are pretty cool, who knew? Okay, and last of all, if your financial institution has some sort of app or mobile banking, set up some sort of notification system for things that are out of your regular activity. And there's a lot of different parameters and customizations you can add to your specific card depending on the app or financial institution. But just make sure that whatever you set up is meaningful and outside your normal activity. Because if you set it up to tell you every time you spend $3, it's just gonna get annoying and you're actually not gonna really pay attention to the notification at all. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something. I know for me, I was pretty shocked about the whole Apple Pay situation. And I've just been, everywhere I go, I ask, I'm like, do you Apple Pay? Boop, 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 boop. I try to do it everywhere. I love it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching the video. Drop a like if you learned something, and peace out.